Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this Uxbridge College Virtual Open Day for ESOL. Very nice to see you here this afternoon. Just before we start this Virtual Open Day, just a bit of housekeeping. Can I ask you to mute your microphones for me? Myself and the team will be muting them for you if you're unable to do that. So if you can mute your microphone, that would be great. Also, just to let you know, this is being recorded today, so you can look at this session after the session has finished if you want to watch again. Okay, before we start, I would like to share with you a video from the college. So here is a video to tell you all about Uxbridge College. Okay, and now I would like to welcome our principal, Daryl, to tell you a little bit more about why you should come to Uxbridge College and his personal welcome to the college.
Hello everyone, my name is Daryl, and as Principal of Uxbridge College, I'm very pleased to be able to welcome you to this virtual Open Day session. I'm aware that lockdown has been a difficult time for everyone, and especially so if you've been trying to gain your qualifications this Hello everyone, my name is Daryl, and as Principal of Uxbridge College, I'm very pleased to be able to welcome you to this virtual Open Day session. I'm aware that lockdown has been a difficult time for everyone, and especially so if you've been trying to gain your qualifications this year. And if that is the case, I really do hope it's gone well for you. But now is the time to put next year's plans into action, and this virtual session should help you do exactly that. There are a range of career options open to you, and it's worth being aware that Uxbridge College offers some of the widest choice of academic, vocational and technical qualifications at various levels to suit your interests and abilities. The college has an excellent track record for success with consistently high performance over more than a decade. Currently, we are the highest performing college in London for 16 to 19 learners, and this has been the case for the last 2 years. Moreover, our A-level and English and Maths progress scores are amongst the highest in the country. Our teaching staff are specialists in their areas and bring with them vital industry experience to ensure that learning is relevant and that our learners achieve well. In addition, we have a strong reputation for quality support for our learners, and again, to ensure that they succeed and progress which they do. We've continually invested in our facilities to ensure these are fit for purpose and to industry standard, and created really excellent social and recreational facilities for our learners when they're not in lessons. Now, our staff are here to help you, and because we have such a wide range of choices, we will assist you in finding a suitable place at the college according to your qualifications and your abilities. But importantly, it'll be on a course that you are interested in and therefore have a best chance of succeeding in. I hope I've given you a little flavour of what's on offer at Uxbridge College, and should you wish to join us, I do encourage you to apply early to secure your place here at the college, and I very much look forward to meeting you and welcoming you in person in September. Thank you.
Thank you, Daryl. And just wanted to confirm what Daryl said in his message, that we are the #1 college in London. This was confirmed by the government in March of this year. So we're really happy that we are the best college in London. And I wanted to tell you a little bit why we are. We are the #1 for students in terms of making students satisfied or happy. And this was explained by the FE Choices survey this year. With the #1 for achievement, that means getting our students through their courses and getting our students onto great things. At Uxbridge College, we think about you as the whole student. We offer you your main qualification, but also give you the opportunity to develop your English, your maths, and your skills to get you to go to work. If you are looking to go to university in the future, we can support you here at Uxbridge College. Our teaching is supported by people from the workplace to give you opportunity and guidance to give you ideas of what it is like to work in that industry. And the ESOL team will tell you later about some of the great things and some of the great stories of their students going on to other pathways across Uxbridge College. The ESOL department is based at our Hayes campus. And at the Hayes campus, we have very good facilities, such as our classrooms and our workspaces. All of your teachers and your staff are highly qualified and have lots of experience from industry or education. So this will give you the skills that you need for the workplace or for university. At Uxbridge College, we want you to have a really good experience outside of the classroom. We want you to make new friends and get involved with lots of activities such as volunteering and raising money for charity. We also want to hear your views and want to hear your feedback and how we can make things better. Please just don't take our word for this. Ofsted, who are the monitoring body for education in the United Kingdom, said that our teachers have really high expectations or want our learners to do really well. And we work hard to get our students to learn. If our students have some problems, the teachers know how to deal with these problems because we know our students well. A really lovely thing for us to say is that our students are positive and happy about coming to Uxbridge College. I would like to now hand over to the course team leaders for ESOL, who are going to give you a little bit more information. So if I could hand over to Claire and Nicky.
Thank you very much, Liam, for that introduction. Hello, everybody. My name is Claire. Very nice to meet you all. I am the course team leader for the ESOL young learners who are aged 16 to 18. And my colleague, Nicky, will be presenting with me. She is the course team leader for the adults who are aged 19 plus. So first of all, welcome to ESOL. What is ESOL? Well, ESOL stands for English Speakers of Other Languages. What that means is that we have students from all over the world, and their aim is to learn English. English to get a job, English to study on another course, English to help their children at school, English to go shopping and to communicate with their neighbours. Everybody has different aims, but we all have the same reason to learn, to get better at English. So ladies and gentlemen, here is an example of an ESOL Young Learner class. We have students from Iran, Romania, India, Lithuania, Romania, and we come together as one. I will be concentrating now on the different Young Learner classes that we offer. We start at pre-entry, which is a complete beginner class. The students can't read, write, or speak any English. Entry 1, the students are still beginners, but have a few English skills to start communicating. Entry 2, the students are starting to become more confident. By entry 3, students have a good level of English, but still need to improve in order to get a job or onto the course that they want. By level 1, our young learners are starting to show very strong skills with their English. What will happen is when you come in for enrollment, we will test your English and see what level you have already before we decide what level is best for you to start at. Our young learner timetables are all full-time. That means students usually come in 5 days a week. Sometimes it can be 4 days a week with 1 day off. It slightly depends on the timetable, but mostly it's 5 days a week. And the course is 16.5 hours a week. So what do you study? Well, of course, most of the time is spent studying ESOL, English. That is your main aim. But the students also study maths, science, and sometimes humanities. That means history and geography. All the young learner courses do IT, which is computers. And finally, 1 hour a week is spent on tutorial, which is an extremely useful hour when we look at events happening around the world and in the UK to help us be better citizens. I will now hand over to my colleague Nicky, who will tell you a little bit more about the adults.
Thank you, Claire. Well, hello everybody, my name's Nicky, and I'm the course team leader helping the adults ESOL learners at Uxbridge College, age 19 and over. And just starting with a lovely photo here from our trip last summer when we had a walking tour of Westminster. Thank you, Claire. Next one. The adult classes are very similar to the young learner classes. We call them part-time though, and most adults come in 3 days a week. As Claire just explained, we start with the pre-entry class, which is the very beginners learning to read and write the alphabet. And then we go up to the entry-level classes, entry 1, entry 2, and entry 3, where we work on everyday English for shopping, for school, for talking to your children's teachers, and we hope for getting into work. By the time you get to the end of entry 3, we hope that you can speak English in an English-speaking office. Going up to level 1 and level 2, this will take your English to a more skilled level where you can apply for a vocational work course, also at Uxbridge College, or hopefully for higher education. We also have one very special course, Childcare with ESOL, where students can start moving from English over into the early years of the childcare profession on the beginning of a path to work in nursery or to work as a childminder. We also offer an ESOL class with maths and IT, computing, a qualification in both of those for a more rounded course. We offer also the International English qualification, which is Cambridge, recognised all around the world, whereas ESOL is a British government qualification for successful living in Britain. The Cambridge qualification is the international one. We offer the 2 levels, elementary and intermediate. And we also have one particular evening class in Uxbridge, which is for students who live much closer to Uxbridge than Hayes, and that's the City and Girls English class. Thank you, Claire. Just a quick word on the timetable. So well, we'll start off with the adult course itself is in 2 parts. In the first part of the year, from September to March, we focus on speaking and listening and do the exam in that. And in the second part of the year, March to July, we focus on reading and writing. By the end of the year, we hope you should have the full qualification. The part-time course is 6 hours a week, 3 days. Each day has 2 hours. We have daytime and evening classes. The enhanced extra class also has the maths and the IT. That's a total of 9 hours. The Cambridge is 4 hours a week. There are 2 classes in that. And the English skills is 3 hours a week. It's just an evening class, and that's an hour and a half for each class. Thank you, Claire. Just very quickly now, how much does it cost? A Cambridge English class you have to pay for. It's a private class, £310 per 10-week term. Now, most of our classes, however, are ESOL, and this can be government funded, depending on your benefits and your earnings. When you come to enrolment, bring your documents and we can see if you can have a free place. And the English skills class is free for all students. Now, very quickly, what are you going to use in class? We use course books. You can see an example here. And we learn in these vocabulary, grammar, speaking and listening, and reading and writing. Now, because of COVID, as you know, probably with your own experience, we have been teaching online. So it's possible in September that some of your classes will be online, and we suggest that you think about getting a PC or a laptop at home for September. We use Google Classroom online for that.
So I'm not going to go over the names of everybody in our department, but what I would like to say to you is that we are a happy, enthusiastic, professional and highly experienced team. And we really do look forward to meeting you in September, where you will get to know us a lot more. I'm now going to tell you a little bit about the exams. So if you enroll on an ESOL course with us, you will do 3 English exams. The examining board is a centre, that means it's them who create the exams, who make the exams. And you do 3 exams, a speaking and listening exam, a reading exam, and a writing exam. And if you pass all those 3 exams, it will give you a qualification which is recognised in the UK. So if you apply for a job in the UK, your employer will understand what an Ascentis ESOL exam is. And that's the same for the adults and the young learners. And my colleague Nicky will explain to you in a few minutes the difference with the Cambridge exams, which are not the same as Ascentis. So Ascentis gives you a qualification for this country. So the young learners and the adults all do these 3 English exams, speaking, reading and writing. And all young learners, but also adults on the enhanced courses, also take an Edexcel maths exam. Now, I am very good at English, but terrible at maths, and I'm sure that there are many of you who are like that. Perhaps your level of English and maths is different. So it is perfectly possible for somebody to be in a level 1 ESOL class, but doing entry 2 maths, or the opposite, could be doing entry 2 ESOL and level 1 maths. So we will test both your level of English and maths to make sure that you are in the best class for you. If you are a young learner and you join our entry 3 program, then you will also be doing an IT exam, so an exam to test your computer skills. And if you are a young learner who joins our level 1 program, then you will also do a qualification in science, which is very useful if you are hoping to progress onto GCSEs the following year. Nicky, over to you for Cambridge.
Yes, Cambridge English is an international qualification. Maybe you have already studied a Cambridge qualification in your country. That means that you can continue to the next level here, or you can reach English, do Cambridge English to a level here and then continue in another country. But it is recognised around the world for work and for higher education. And the exam board for the English skills course is the City and Guilds. And in that, we also do a speaking and listening, reading and writing exam paper.
So we are strong believers that learning does not just take place in the classroom. Learning can take place in many other forms. We love to get our young learners involved in being fit and healthy and doing sport and exercise. I will show you a few pictures of students playing basketball, table tennis, using the gym equipment in the park, playing football, doing tugs of war and 3-legged races. We try and encourage students to be as active as possible. This year we had the fantastic opportunity to work with the running charity, taking a group of young learners and young adults from 0 to 5 kilometers in just 8 weeks, which was absolutely fantastic. As Liam mentioned at the beginning of this virtual open day, we really encourage our young learners and our adults to take part in voluntary work, doing work for free and helping people in your community. Here are some examples of voluntary work placements that our students have got involved in. Helping at Hillingdon Food Bank to sort and distribute food to those who need it the most. Environmental projects such as cleaning up the River Thames and picking up litter in the parks. Working in local charity shops. Helping at fundraising days in Uxbridge, like the Good Deeds Day. Working at Ealing Soup Kitchen, providing and serving food to homeless people, and also taking part as marshals on sponsored walks and fun races. Volunteering is a fantastic way to help others to feel good about yourself, to learn new skills, and to continue improving your English. It is a big, big part of our course. We also try our best to place our young learners in exciting work experience placements. And every year, 4 young learners have the wonderful opportunity to do a work experience placement with Principal Consulting. As part of this placement, they visit the Houses of Parliament and also the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan's office. We love to go on trips. Here you can see Nicky with her adults at the British Museum. Another favourite of ours is the V&A Museum. We also love going to open spaces such as Kew Gardens and Osterley Park, and fun trips where you can do team bonding activities and more sport and activity. So we've been trampolining, we've been bowling. Occasionally, we've even been to Thorpe Park and Chessington. And here is that lovely photo again that Nicky showed us earlier of a walking tour of Westminster. The facilities. Liam mentioned that we have excellent facilities, and we do. The classrooms are equipped with interactive smart boards, and the students often have the opportunity to use iPads and Chromebooks in the classes. There are IT rooms where students can go and use the computers on their own or with their teacher. We have a wonderful library with many books that you can use there or borrow to take home. Food is important. There are 2 places where you can eat on the Hayes campus. We have a canteen called the Pavilion, and we also have a restaurant. The people serving you and making the food are students, learning to be waiters and waitresses and chefs. Similarly, we have a hair salon where you can have beauty and hair treatments at a reduced student price. And again, the staff who are cutting your hair or doing the treatments are students learning to do those treatments. Finally, there is a gym called More Energy Gym. And again, you can get a very good student discount and join the gym to continue your path of being fit and healthy. This is the last slide from me before Nicky finishes. So what happens after ESOL? Well, it depends where you start. Obviously, if you start at the lower levels, the chances are that you will be with us for 2 or 3 years as you progress through the levels, moving from pre-entry to entry 1, entry 1 to entry 2, entry 2 to entry 3. But you might not start at pre-entry, you might start in the middle and only do 1 year with us. Because after entry 3, there are a few options. Students can either move on to our level 1 pre-GCSE course, or students from entry 3 or level 1 can start to move to GCSEs or onto the mainstream programs where they can study towards a job of their choice: engineering, building services, hairdressing, business, art. There are many, many, many choices. And your teachers will help you to make those decisions when it is the right time. Over to Nicky to explain about the adult progression.
Well, very similar to Claire, really, in the young learners. Each of the courses is a year long. As I said before, pre-entry starts at the beginner level, learning to read and write, moving into elementary, improving your everyday English, and then up to level 1, intermediate, and level 2, English for work or for a vocational course, or English for professional work and higher study. So we hope that whatever your level, at Uxbridge College, we can get you into the right class at the beginning. You can stay with us for 1 or 2 or 3 years, get a better job, or go on to higher education and achieve what you want to achieve as an adult in Britain with us. And a reminder that after entry 3 and level 1, you can join the ESOL and childcare course, or you can also go to the full-time health and social care course at the college if you're interested in a career working in care or in nursing. Thank you, Claire. If you're an adult, often an important reason for studying English is to get work. And at ESOL, at Uxbridge College, we help you with this. We organise workshops in the college. We help you writing a CV with interview skills and to give you confidence to go to work. Some of our students have not worked before and just need that extra support to know that they can apply for a job and succeed. We give you a chance to volunteer either in class or also in the community on the charity projects that Claire explained. We're always ready and happy to give you advice about your career and about what level to study next and what other skill might be good for you. We back this up with computing skills. We use computers in class, and we encourage you to use computing skills at home to do your homework, all part of helping you get ready for work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the virtual open day with ESOL. We look forward to meeting you at enrolment and giving you more guidance and then starting our lessons in September. I will now hand back over to Liam, who will finish the virtual open day.
Thank you, Nicky and Claire, for a really good presentation. If you do have any questions, please put your questions in the chat. We will be asking Nicky and Claire to answer those questions at the end of the session. And they are already reading your questions so they can answer them for you. I just want to talk about the support that we offer at Uxbridge College for our students. And I just wanted to talk about the careers advice we offer to our students. If you are looking for part-time work or you are looking to get a job after finishing your qualification, our careers team can help you. If you are also looking to see whether you can go onto the ESOL course or whether you can go onto other courses at the college, then our progression support teams can help you, and I will give you their numbers at the end of this session. If you are a student who has a disability and requires support, we can help you with that. Please contact us and we will be able to have a chat with you about how we can support your learning needs. If you have any problems while you're at the college, if you're having issues and want to talk to somebody, we have a fantastic student support team to support you, as well as an opportunity for students to get money, which is what we call a bursary, if you are eligible. So if you are able to get a bursary, we can provide you with some money to support your studies. Please contact us and we can speak to you about that. So hopefully today you have seen what we offer at Uxbridge College and would like to apply for our courses. At this time, the college is not open. The buildings are not open. However, you can still apply and all your interviews will take place online or over the phone. So please don't worry. So, to apply online, it is the quickest and easiest way for you to apply. I will talk you through the steps of application. So the first thing you need to do is go onto our website and click on the orange button. Once you clicked on the button, this will create you an account and you can tell us all your details. So your name, your date of birth, address, all the information we need to know about you. This form does not take very long, but if you need any help with it, please do let us know. Please don't let the form stop you from applying. So, go to our website, which is www.uxbridgecollege.ac.uk, and click on courses at the top, and then click on English, ESOL and EFL. Then you can find the course you want to apply for, so you can choose the courses that Nicky and Claire have been talking about today. Once you've clicked on the course, you will click on that orange apply button that I mentioned. You will then click on the blue button that says create an account and fill out the form. Okay. I'm also going to put in the chat for you the link to all our courses online, and I'm going to do that now so you can see all the courses we offer if you want to do that today. So if you need any more information, please ask us questions in the chat, but you can also give us a call on the telephone, and the telephone number is 01895 853333. If you're calling from outside of the UK, you need to put +44 and take away the 0. If you would like to email us, it's inquiries@uxbridgecollege.ac.uk, and you can go onto our website, which is www.uxbridgecollege.ac.uk. I'm now going to see if we have any questions in the chat, and if you have any questions, please write them in. I have one question which I will get Claire to answer. I want to learn an English course because I come from Bangladesh. I'm very weak talking English. Claire, do you have any advice for this student?
Yes, so Tanya, you've come to the right place. It doesn't matter if your English is beginner English, that's absolutely fine. We have courses for every level. So the best thing now is for you to come to one of our enrollment days when we can test your level of English, and then we can tell you the best course for you to start on. So Liam has just given instructions on how to register for an enrollment day. So you can either fill out that form on the website, or you can ring or email, whichever is best for you.
Thank you, Claire. Does anyone else have any other questions? Please put them in the chat. And I've got a question coming. I don't know, so question, I don't know if Nicky or Claire want to answer this one. I don't know my English level because I am new in the UK. So please guide me, how can I be in an interview for my English level?
So you don't need to prepare for the interview. When you come to the interview, we will ask you some questions. So we will be testing your spoken English, and also we will give you a test and you will need to do some writing. You don't need to prepare for it. We understand that you are an ESOL student, and so just come along and we will speak to you, look at your writing, and then we will tell you the best.
Oh, hello. Can I answer Husnia's inquiry?
Yes.
Hello, Husnia. Yes, you've explained very clearly, thank you. You studied entry 1 to level 1 and until 2011. Well, that was 9 years ago. We suggest that you apply again to Uxbridge College, fill in the online form, as Liam just showed you, on the Uxbridge College website. Get a date, come to enrolment. We can speak to you again and put you in the correct class. So yes, come back to college with us. Hosnia, you can, if you've got another question or if that's okay, put it in the chat.
And thank you everybody for your really good questions. They are excellent questions. If you have any more, please do put them in. Where do I apply was a question. I'm just going to go back again on what I just showed. And can I just say though that you can watch this video. This will be sent to you for marketing. They will send this to you so you can watch it again. But I'm just going to show you this slide. So go on the Uxbridge College website. I've put that in the chat for you. But if you type in Uxbridge College on Google, then it will come up and then you can look for courses at the top and then English, ESOL and EFL. And then choose the course that you want to apply for. If you apply for one course and your teachers might say, you can do a higher course or you can do a lower course. So please don't worry. If you have no idea, just apply and our teachers will be able to help you. Okay, so please don't worry. Okay, I think that's all the questions. I'd like to thank Nicky and Claire, especially for presenting today and also for all the team in the background. Just to say, if anyone has got any final questions, please do add them. But if that's the final questions, we'd like to thank you for attending this virtual open day this afternoon, and would like to wish you all the best in your health and safety in these times, and hopefully get to see you in September, whether that be online or physically at Uxbridge College. Thank you, everybody, and take care.
Hope to see you soon, guys.
See you in September.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.